Okay, so I'm going to go over a few stretches today because I've had some people ask what are good ways to stretch. So we're going to start with the lower body, kind of work our way up, and then do some reaching down towards our toes to work on our hamstring flexibility at the very end. First thing we're going to start with, this one requires a little bit of balance, so make sure you have a good base of support. You're going to bring your knee up to your chest as high as you can, hold it for a few seconds. And release, and switch to the other side, knee up to your chest. Hold for a few seconds, and release, and I like to do these a couple times on each side. You can do them really however much feels comfortable for you. Little or much, whatever you want to do, you can make it your own. The next one, we're going to bring our foot up to our butt. So I'm going to show you the front and the side view. If you'll notice, my legs are in line, my knees are together. I'm using my other hand to hold my foot behind my back. Okay, that's the front view. And the side view, this is important because I want you to notice a couple things. I'm staying in line with my body. I'm not back here, I'm not forward, I'm right in line with my body. Okay, and then you're going to switch to the other side. Get your balance. This requires core while you're stretching, so it's good. Now, again, notice here, I'm not out here, I'm not all the way back, I'm right in line with my body. And then let me give you a side view. Okay, and release. Next, this is one of my favorites. This does require a little bit of balance, so if you can't do it, I'll show you an alternate way to do it on the floor. But you're going to cross your right leg over your left, hands in front of you. This is a yoga move for anybody who likes yoga, and you're just going to sit down into a chair like this. Okay, hold it. It's a great stretch for right here. If your hips are tight, this is perfect. You'll notice I'm a little wobbly, so I have to use my balance and my core to hold me here as well. And then you're just going to switch to the other side. I'm not as flexible on this side, but I'm working on it. Hold it here. Good, come back up. Now, if you can't do that because of the balance it takes, you can always opt for the floor version. Bring your arm or your leg across your body, alternate arm, and turn to the side. You'll feel it in the same area. Let me do it facing you. Okay, so right now I have my left leg crossed over my right elbow against my left knee, and I'm turning, and I feel it here. I also feel it in my back, so you can do that for both if you'd like. All right, the next one, lateral lunges. This is a fun one because you're just back and forth. Start here, you're going to lunge left. Hold it, nice stretch on the inner thighs. Lunge right. Again, nice stretch on the inner thighs. And just repeat it a few times. Again, whatever you feel you need to do, hold it for about 10 seconds and switch. All right, the next one is a little bit more complicated. We're going to kind of get down into a squat position like this, okay? And then what you're going to do from there is you're going to cross your leg over your other leg. But you see how I'm keeping my hips towards you? I want you to do the same thing. Okay, I feel this here in my glutes, and I also get a good stretch on my other IT band. Okay, it's a nice relaxing move to open up your hips a little bit, and then you're going to switch, and you're going to cross over to the other side. Okay. Now let's go into the upper body. So shake it out a little bit and bring your arm across your chest, right about shoulder level. It doesn't need to be way up here or down here, right about shoulder level across your chest. Hold, release, switch sides. And again, repeat that a couple times. And you're going to go up over your head. I'm reaching down the center of my back, and then I'm going to bring my other arm up, and I'm going to pull my elbow across my body to whatever's comfortable for you. Remember, stretching is not comfortable always, but it should be pain-free. and then switch. Again, I'm reaching down the center of my back, if you can see my hand with my dark hair. Okay, so that's across the body and overhead. Next we're going to do a wrist stretch. Extend your arm out in front of your body, palm to the wall across from you, and use your other arm to pull back. You'll get a nice stretch in your forearm. You're really going to like this. Okay, from the front, this is what it looks like, but I think the side is probably a little clearer for you. Okay, I'm just extending my arm, my fingers are pointing down, my palms up, and I'm pulling back with the other hand. Okay, from there, we're going to just do the good old reach down, touch your toes. So pick a comfortable distance apart for your feet, a little wider than hip width, and you're just going to roll down and bring your hands to the ground. Now, if you can't get all the way down here, that's fine. Stop at your quads, stop at your knees, stop at your shins, stop at your ankles, wherever you can go, but this will stretch your hamstrings, and the more you do it, the better you'll be at it. Ideally, you want to get your palms down on the ground like this, but like I said, if you can't do that, you stop wherever you can as long as you feel a stretch back here in your hamstrings. Okay? You can also pull your body through a little bit more or grab your ankles and pull tighter. Okay, from this position, you can get a little dizzy, so I want you to be careful coming up, and I want you to roll up carefully, one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow, until you're all the way back up top. And that's pretty much a total body stretch.